How's it going, guys? Untamed Soldier here, and welcome to the gaming studio, aka my gaming and YouTube setup is all here in this little corner of my room. So really, the topic of today's video is how much I spent on all of this, and I have all the listings of the things that are included into my setup right over here. The names of them are on the left, and the pricings are on the right. How I got those pricings is either on Amazon or on the website like OfficeMax to get those prices, or I know how much I paid for them. So like if there was like a deal, like a certain amount of percentage was taken off from the regular price, maybe it was like some sort of event going on, so I put that on there. And let's get started, shall we? This is gonna take, you know, a bit of time to go through all of these, so let's try to make it through it. Right here is the HP Notebook laptop. I think I got it 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. And if you guys are really into the computer stuff, there is the specs right there. It is an AMD A8 7410 APU with AMD Radeon R5 graphics. I wanted to replace this chip, but too bad the socket is, you know, I would like to say rare, like so rare that I can't find another replacement to put in there. Like if it were to me, I'd probably put like, you know, an Intel chip, you know, just have an Intel chip. But I don't know what to do with the graphics, you know, so I'm just gonna leave it alone from now. It's just something I really wanted to do, but found out I just couldn't do it because of the socket I have on the motherboard. So the RAM on it is 8 gigs, 8 gigabyte RAM, and the hard drive is 1 terabyte. So you can fit a lot of stuff in here, a lot of data, you know, video editing, Photoshop work. This is just basically a tool for me to use if I ever get called up from a, you know, a gaming studio or company to come test out their things, and they allow me to do, you know, video recording and stuff like that. I had that there. So, you know, just a little thing to keep in mind, you know, later on in my YouTube career. Funny one. Alright, so at the laptop we have here is the PS4. Now this PS4 is not a Slim, it is not a Pro, it is none of those things. It is the original PS4 that you got like 2013, 2012, no matter like wherever it came out. This was the PS4 that came out, and that's the one I got. So we're talking $399.99. Oh, and if I forgot about the laptop price, it was $630.99 on OfficeMax. That's where I got it. Now, more on the PS4. As I said before, it is the original PS4 that came out. It's not a different variant, or it's not a different type of PS4. It's just a regular 500 gigabyte PS4 that I got 2013, 2012, whenever that year was when they released. So that is that. So this one had the, you know, only one controller, if I am correct. It only came with one black controller. Now, I had 2 of those, but I'm not going to count those into this because I don't use those anymore. So we got the bus coming by. Sorry about that. So I had those basic black controllers that you got right from the package, right when you got your PS4. The analog sticks starting to wear and tear and stuff, so we ended up not using those. At one point, I ended up getting this blue PS4. I used it for some time, and then the back buttons, like this one, for example, wasn't really working properly. It was working, but not as, you know, how you'd want it. For example, if you're playing Call of Duty or something, and you want to aim down your sight, I had to press down pretty hard for actually, you know, to be able to aim. So I had really bad time with that, so that's when I got the golden PS4, which I'm really happy about. And I believe it's one of the newer ones I got at the time, because when I turn it on, there's like a blue or whatever color LED light that comes up right here around the touchpad. I don't think this one does it. I think it's just one of the features that they got, you know, released when, you know, when the time came. And you know, I think it's just, you know, the different type of PS4 controller. Could be wrong. So after the pricing, the two PS4 controllers were $140 each. I've got them at, you know, 2 separate times by just adding up the prices here. So they're like $70 each. $70 each. The reason I'm saying $70 is because my friend recently got himself a PS4 controller and he said it was like around $70. So 7 and 7, 14, but 70 and 70, 140. So, you know, basic math, easy math. So those are the two PS4 controllers. The blue one my brother uses, the gold one I uses, of course, because, you know, I'm the champ and stuff. Whatever. So after that is the external hard drive that you guys see on top of the PS4. So this is a 500 gigabyte external hard drive. I got it right when I was about to, you know, come up to the limit of the 500 gigabyte limit on the hard drive that's in the PS4. Remember those back in those days when you were just stuck with 500 gigabytes and you were only like have, say, like 3 games and stuff, and you can only fit a certain amount of data or saves you have in those games. So that's when I plugged this little baby in here. So the hard drive that's in here is 500. This one's in here is 500. So, you know, I kind of made myself 1 terabyte, you know, storage space here. But you know, it's good to have. I still have space to use on this and here as well because I deleted some of those games a while back. So looking forward to getting some more games, getting some more data saved if you're into that type of thing. Now the hard drive is $66. I believe I got it on Office Max, either Office Max or Walmart. $66 either way. So that was the external hard drive on the PS4. Now we get to the TV. Now there's a little story that comes to this TV. First of all, the pricing is $163.95 over at Target. That's where I got it. And before this TV, I had a Sanyo brand TV. It was a little bit thicker. You know, it was really old. Just to tell you how old my old TV was, that old TV couldn't support 1080p. I know, sad, right? So it was back at the time when 1080p wasn't as heard of as it is right now. So I ended up getting this one because when I had some friends over, they were always making fun of me about the TV that I had. And, you know, like, so when are you going to get a new TV? I just kept on, like, you know, I don't have enough money to afford myself a brand new TV. But the time came and I got myself a Vizio, which one of my friends recommended for me to get this TV. So I got a Vizio, which my friend says is pretty good when it comes to, you know, playing your games on a TV. I know monitors are better, but I usually just play this one because, you know, bigger screen. So that is 32 inches, the TV, and you know, it's not a smart TV. It's just a regular TV. You come in and you plug it in, and you have your cable. You plug that in, and you're set. It's not a smart TV, so I can't really pop up Netflix if I wanted to, which is kind of sad. I really want myself a smart TV, so I had to use my computer while I'm watching Netflix or Hulu or whatever. So that was the TV. Now after that is the Vizio soundbar with subwoofer. Yeah. So this one is also I got at Target. And when I was playing all my games, I was always using the TV speakers, you know, to play my games. And I wanted to get myself a soundbar because I wanted something that had a lot more sound, a lot more bass, you know, have your room sound like a theater. So this was at the time when I was really getting into, you know, Modern Warfare Remastered. So I was playing on that TV with the speakers, and then I got this, you know, did all the monkey business, set it up, and yada yada yada. And once I started up Modern Warfare Remastered, sorry, it really changed. So if you guys are really looking for something to up your video games audio, I highly recommend getting a soundbar, especially with a subwoofer. Or if you have a little bit more moolah on you, you can get the speakers as well. I didn't have enough moolah on my end, so I just got this one with the subwoofer. There's one with the soundbar only, or like the one I have with the subwoofer, or with a little bit more. I think it was like 20 bucks more. You can get yourself the soundbar, the subwoofer, and the speakers. So you can like hang those up on the wall and have yourself a crazy gaming room with awesome audio. So this Vizio soundbar was $159.99. I got it at Target, as I said, and cleverly the fun thing about this is also a Vizio brand soundbar. So when I hooked this thing up with my TV remote can actually control the sound from the soundbar, so I don't have to worry about using this controller. This controller is for the soundbar. So I just use this when the TV is on, which really helps. Just a little, fun fact there. If you guys are getting a Vizio TV plus a Vizio soundbar, just something to put out there. Really cool stuff. Now after that is the glass desk you guys see right here. Not really sure how long this thing is, but I can tell you it is big. So I got this one over at Office Max, and I believe I got it for $159.99. If you guys are gonna realize that most of the stuff I have here is like around the $150 range. So it's it's an average $150 for everything I have on here, pretty much. So this glass desk is, I believe it was like a Z line type. It's something on Office Max, but if you were to go on the Office Max website, is type in a glass desk. It looks like this, it got the whole like the wooden legs and stuff and the fanciness. Glass desk. That's where I got it, but I went to the store in town. I didn't order it online. It was, it was kind of fun, putting up together, but the heaviest thing was obviously the glass. I had some help, putting that on there and whatnot. So that is the glass desk, and plus the little like platform we have here. So we have one glass thing here. We got another panel right here that holds the TV and all the stuff I have also laying on there. So that really helps. So that creates space for my soundbar right there, and my TV's up there, nice and pretty to look at. So that was the glass desk, $159.99. Next is the mic, is the Blue Yeti, plus my Diet Coke. So the Blue Yeti, I have the color Satan Red. I got it on Amazon, and I paid $129 for this thing. I replaced my Blue Snowball Ice that's in right now in my closet collecting dust. Really, when I replaced this thing, it was a really great replacement, because my sound, my Blue Snowball Ice mic was making like these crackling sounds when I was able to was like doing my commentaries and stuff. So that really was annoying, and I collected some money over the time, and I got myself a Blue Yeti to go along with my setup, which was again a really great replacement. Next one, sorry, the next one is the mouse pad. This one is also something I got from Office Max. It is, I believe, 13 by 13, and a little comparison. Here's my hand. There's the mouse pad. I got a lot of space to work with if I were to get this thing out of here. So I have a lot of space to work with, do some mouse action over here, and I decided to get black. I might replace this sometime soon, because I'm just sick of looking at just a plain black mouse. I don't know, I could be needy or something like that, but I do feel like I want to replace this sometime soon. And that was $12.59 over at Office Max. Again, these are the prices that I've gotten from the tag. So that was the mouse pad. Next is the keyboard, the Razer Ornata Chroma. Excuse me, Mr. Diet Coke, I gotta move you. So this was the Razer Ornata Chroma. Got it from Walmart for $99.99, and my friend has the exact same thing. So when he had it, I had to have it as well, because I need some fanciness with my setup here. What I'm trying to say. So obviously I got the Wave going on, probably the most popular settings for your keyboard if you have this type of keyboard. I was gonna get myself the Black Web. It was like another competitor, I guess, against Razer. They had their little light show keyboard, but it only had like a limited amount of colors. It didn't have any of this fancy stuff you see right here. It was just either one or like 4 solid colors that was just plain and boring. So I decided to get this one, which was a really great purchase. Got myself a little wrist rest right here, wrist pad, or whatever you want to call it. It's right there, so I don't get like so I can feel good when I'm typing. So that was the keyboard, and now next on the other Razer brand thing I have is the Razer Death Hatter mouse. I got this one at Target. Most of these things are either at Target or Office Max, some things I got here. So this was $57.99, this mouse here. And I had a wireless mouse before this one. I didn't really have a problem. Well, same thing with this. I had like a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. It was like really fun to use because you didn't have to worry about, you know, cords. You didn't have to worry about how far you were, like, you know, because, you know, these are, you know, wired and stuff. But the wireless keyboard and mouse was actually pretty fun to use because I could just be laying on my bed and watching stuff and typing stuff without the worry of cords. But I don't really use that stuff. You know, I really didn't have to use my wireless keyboard and wireless stuff to do wireless things around my room. So I decided to get the wired stuff and got the Razer stuff. So please, Razer, you know, I'm here wherever you want to, you know, sponsor me. So that was the Razer Death Hatter mouse, $57.99 over at Target. Next is the Elgato HD60. I didn't get the HD60S, which I believe has, you know, a faster replay, I guess. It's like a Type 3 USB cord, so it's faster. There it is right there. I could probably zoom in for you guys. So, oh, but that thing's collecting dust. Holy! So I got this in replacement of my Hauppauge HD PVR2. The reason being is because my Hauppauge HD PVR2 was only able to record 1080p at 30 frames a second, which I really want to hit like the highs of these resolutions on these videos. I can't go 4K because I don't really have, you know, a lot to do with 4K yet. So there it is, the HD60 Elgato, which is able to record in 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is perfect for what I'm doing. And you know, I just like to get something that's, you know, a little bit more than I had before. So that was the Elgato HD60, $149.99. I got it at Amazon, so that's another cool thing I had. Next is the monitor. It is a Dell 27-inch monitor. I got it at Office Max, and when you look this up on Amazon, it's like $240 or something, and I got like a deal on it, and I got $170 for it, $170.99 on Office Max. So it's a really great monitor to use at the moment. Think about upgrading pretty soon, but I'm gonna leave it at that until the time comes. So that was the Dell 27-inch monitor. Next is the computer itself, the HP gaming PC. I have to sit down my computer chair, which is also part of my gaming set, so I get to that pretty soon. So this PC, I have the specs also on it. This has an Intel Core i5-7400 CPU with 3 gigahertz. The RAM is same as my laptop, 8 gigs of RAM. The hard drive is 1 terabyte and a 64-bit operating system, of course. Windows 10 default, and this has another thing. It has NVIDIA. I'm not really sure what kind of NVIDIA it has on it. I don't know at the moment, but I'll think I have it popped up on the screen. So this is one of those things I got for a really great deal. If you're gonna look for an HP gaming PC on Amazon, it says like $700 or $800, but I got a good price. It was like around Christmas time, so I got a really great deal on this PC. I ended up getting $560 for this thing. A really great deal. And at Walmart, it was like the only one at the shelf, so I had to have it. It was either get it or not deal. So I was happy to get it. It really helps out with the rendering and does a lot more than my all-in-one did, which right now somebody in my family has right now. So you can deal with all the crappy stuff on the all-in-one, while I can just deal with the good stuff about this gaming PC. So that was the HP gaming PC, $560. Now the Logitech speakers you have in behind, which I really want to get out of here. This is sometime I had, this is like the longest, like the thing I had the most time spent are these speakers because I had them such a long time. These were, I looked up, was $11.99, these Logitech speakers, which are really crappy quality, but they're okay to use at the moment. Really want to up my game. But the cool thing about my HP PC, it's Bluetooth. So is my soundbar. So if I don't want to use the speakers, I can just turn on Bluetooth and connect that with my soundbar and edit videos and do that kind of stuff on my soundbar. It'll just sound twice as good or a million times as good than these speakers, because you know, you got the bass action with the subwoofer and, you know, soundbar. There's me, hello, and a lot of good things with the soundbar and the PC. As you guys can tell, I'm not really talking a lot about these Logitech speakers because they're not just that crap. I just had them at the time because I didn't have any other speakers to work with, except for these, which I don't really use as often, which is kind of sad. So next is the computer chair. Gotta get off of here. All right, the computer chair itself. This is another thing I got at Office Max, and this was $150. Just a quick estimate of how much I spent on here. On this chair, and I do plan on replacing this as well because it's starting to get to it, you know, it's starting to wear off because you see the things here, it's starting to crack and it's starting to come off a little bit. So, you know, I do plan on either selling this or bring it to a pawn shop. Somebody over there probably wants to sit in this fine looking piece of furniture and probably get something different. But as again, same thing with the monitor and the speakers, that was gonna have to wait until the time comes. And the last thing on this list, geez, we're going for 21 seconds, 22 minutes, sorry about that, are the headsets. This is the last thing. So these are the headsets I use currently. Now, I don't use Turtle Beach or Astros. It's just a brand I thought it would be, you know, cool to use at the moment. So these are, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, Sades headset. I did a quick look at them before I bought them. They say the audio is pretty good. The audio is pretty good. Usually when I do my PS4, you know, videos and stuff like that with a couple buddies, I just have the PS4 recording itself, and it will like record my voice and their voice, so I don't have to worry about the whole yada 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 stuff to get their, you know, voices, my voice, you know, how I used to do it. So the quality of my voice when I hear it is pretty good. You know, it's not really good, you know, like crystal clear like my Blue Yeti does, but it's good enough for me to use. So let's wrap it up here. So in this video, we discussed all the things of my hardware that I use on my YouTube/gaming setup and costs. So we have $630.99, $399.99, $130, $66, and so on. You guys can read that. And you guys want to double check my math, that is how much I spent on all of this stuff. $3,103.47. Now this could be, different at the moment because of over the time I had these things. So this is going to be probably like several $100s cheaper if I were to sell every single thing, which I'm not going to do. If I were to get out of the gaming and out of the YouTube scene, I'll probably just keep my TV, keep my computer, and probably just get rid of my PS4 and all the extra stuff I don't really need if that time comes, which I hope never does. So how much I spent on this thing is right here, $3,103.47. Again, if you guys were to, want to double check on my math, go ahead. This is what I got when I did the calculations, and that is it for this video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the little video of some of the stuff I use, the hardware stuff, not the software stuff. That is for a different video. These are all hardware stuff I have that goes with my gaming/YouTube setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a like if you did. I'll see you guys on the next video. Whatever I make, stay awesome and have a good one.